Hey allihopa, hello everyone. So today I've got my hands on another Gevalia coffee tin. According to the seller, this one's from either the late 50s or the early 60s. And this is what it looks like. It's just saying something about the one who created it. It's saying at the time, vacuum tins were rather new, at least here in Sweden. So what it's saying is, it immediately after the coffee beans been roasted, they're put into a vacuum bin to preserve the taste and color of it. And here's a little something about the person who started Gevalia and the cities that had industries making Gevalia coffee. And if you see the one at the lower bottom where it says Gävle, the town is actually not spelled that way. It's the old way of spelling it. It's Gavle instead of Gefle. Yeah, they make rather good coffee. Not one of my favorites, but it's good enough. And this one is, I'd say, pretty much in mint condition for being from the late 50s to the early 60s. There's a little bit of rust, I think, there, or miscoloration. Yeah, and that's about it. I'm going to open it from the bottom because I want to keep this this coffee tin. And yeah, since it's such good condition, it looks great. It's a collector's item for me. And now let's hear if there's a hiss. Hang on, I'll just do this instead. Sorry, I don't have a stand for it. Once I've saved enough money, I'm going to increase the production of my videos by getting a stand. Oh yeah, you could hear that hiss, like it was really good. It's rather full. All right. Look at that. The coffee ground is in good condition. This one's supposed to be boiled rather than brewed, so I'm actually gonna try for the first time to do that. I don't detect any like metal taste or smell or anything like that to it. It seems to be rather good. Yeah. So let's get to the boiling of it. So now that it's boiling, you can see the quality of the coffee tin here, and it's in mint condition. Like, it's in really, really good condition. It's got a few scratches and scuffs, but no buckles or anything like that. And here, you got the instructions of how you make the coffee, and it's 2 teaspoons of coffee per cup of water. And then it's saying about how long you should do it. So you should boil, and after that you should pull it off the stove and let it, after it's boiled, let it simmer for a little bit, 1 minute, and then let it be by the side for 3 to 4 minutes before you serve it. I really think it's a shame that they no longer make coffee tins, because it preserves it way longer, so you can drink it for way longer than the plastic containers that you got today. Usually the glue comes undone, and the coffee becomes oxidized and it doesn't become good, so it doesn't last as long nowadays as it used to back then. I actually really love these. I really hope that they'll return to this form, like having coffee conserved in coffee tins again, because they're rather beautiful, I'd say, rather than this plasticky thingy that we got today. Unfortunately, I don't have one of these old coffee pots, but I am going to get one within a few days. The next time that it's cook ground, I'm going to make it in one of those coffee pots, because usually I just use my coffee brewer and be done with it. I've never seen this sort of thing on top of it before. I'm not sure what that is. Probably some residue from the coffee ground. But I'm still gonna try it. Alrighty, so here's the new ground coffee, a new boiled coffee, and I'm gonna try it and see if it's good. It doesn't, I don't know, there's just very little taste to it, I think. Hang on, I'm gonna try it with milk so I can make a better judgment if it's good or not. Alright, so now I got some milk into it. Let's see if it's any good. Oh, well, it doesn't taste bad, I can say that. But it's not particularly great either. I think that because it's old, most of the flavor has probably gone, or it's just there's not a lot of flavor to it, to say it like that. It doesn't taste bad, like it doesn't taste of metal for once, which is really, really nice. But I don't taste coffee really. Like I taste the bitterness of coffee, though admittedly it's not too bad. But yeah, it doesn't taste like coffee at all. I'm not sure. It's not bad, but it's not great, and it doesn't taste of regular coffee. It tastes more of, I don't know, a substitute for coffee or something like that. Even though it is coffee, it's just very different to what I'm used to. Right, if I describe it with one word, it's just off. It tastes off. Like something's wrong, but not in a bad way. It just tastes weird. That's all I can say.